The air in Egypt was heavy with tension, its silence whispering of a storm yet to break. In the shadows of Pharaoh's palace, an aging shepherd and his brother stood resolutely. Moses, once a prince of Egypt, now bore the mantle of a prophet, a man tasked by Yahweh to confront the most powerful ruler in the known world. His older brother Aaron, the voice and staff-bearer of God's will, stood at his side. The task before them was daunting. Yahweh had said, "See, I have made you like God to Pharaoh, and your brother Aaron will be your prophet," Exodus 7 verse 1. But would Pharaoh, a god in his own eyes, bow before the God of the Hebrews? Would the chains of Israel's slavery be broken by the word of a shepherd? God spoke to Moses, saying, "You shall speak all that I command you, and Aaron your brother shall tell Pharaoh to let the children of Israel go out of his land. But I will harden Pharaoh's heart so that I may multiply my signs and wonders in the land of Egypt," Exodus 7 verses 2-3. This was not merely a rescue mission, it was a divine spectacle, a battle for allegiance. Egypt would learn the power of Yahweh through judgment, and Israel would see their deliverance through obedience. Moses and Aaron entered Pharaoh's grand palace, a place adorned with gold and idols of the Egyptian gods. The scent of incense hung in the air as Pharaoh, cloaked in royal splendor, gazed at them with disdain. Aaron declared boldly, "The Lord, the God of Israel, says, 'Let my people go.'" Pharaoh's laughter echoed through the hall. "Who is the Lord, that I should obey his voice? I do not know the Lord, nor will I let Israel go," Exodus 7 verse 16. At Yahweh's command, Aaron cast his staff before Pharaoh, and it transformed into a serpent, writhing with life. Gasps filled the chamber. But Pharaoh, unmoved, summoned his magicians. With their enchantments, they too turned their rods into serpents. Yet, as they watched in horror, Aaron's serpent devoured theirs, a sign of Yahweh's supremacy, Exodus 7 verses 10-12. Pharaoh's heart remained hardened, and he refused to let Israel go. So Yahweh commanded Moses and Aaron, "Go to Pharaoh in the morning as he goes to the water. Take in your hand the staff that turned into a serpent," Exodus 7 verse 15. By the Nile, Moses lifted his voice, "Thus says the Lord, by this, you shall know that I am the Lord." Aaron raised his staff and struck the waters. Instantly, the Nile turned to blood. Fish died, and the river reeked with a stench so vile that no one could drink its water, Exodus 7 verses 17-21. But Pharaoh's magicians replicated this plague, and his heart was unmoved. He turned back to his palace, while Egypt suffered in thirst and despair. For 7 days, the blood-red waters tormented Egypt, but Pharaoh's resolve did not waver. His heart was as stone, fulfilling Yahweh's warning, "Pharaoh will not listen to you, so that my wonders may be multiplied in Egypt," Exodus 7 verses 22-24. The story of Exodus 7 is not just about signs and wonders, it is the beginning of a cosmic showdown. Pharaoh represented the might of human empires and false gods, while Yahweh demonstrated his unmatched authority. The hardening of Pharaoh's heart was not merely stubbornness, it was a stage for the revelation of God's glory. The chapter ends with Egypt trembling, but the battle had just begun. 10 plagues would unfold, each one striking at the heart of Egypt's idols, until both Israel and the nations would proclaim, "The Lord, He is God."